Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a cook with me. I made several meals in this video, so I hope you enjoy and let's get started. So first meal is arroz con gandules. Now don't cover me in the comments. Yes, I am making it in an Instant Pot and yes, it turned out amazing. This might not be the traditional way you make it, but it's how I like it and how I make it. So first thing, I start off with oil in the pan. I add in my sofrito, I add in my pigeon peas, and then I'm going to add in some adobo and some sazon. It's organic and it has the cleanest ingredients of any adobo sazon I've seen on the market. Literally just like 5 ingredients, and there's no MSG, there's no food dye. It's amazing, and I absolutely love this company. I'll leave their website linked down below in case you want to try out any of the products. I absolutely love it. Then I add in my green olives. I did about 5, and then I add in my bay leaves. I try not to burn this, but sometimes it does happen, but it still comes out good. But making it in the Instant Pot has really been a game changer. It literally cooks in less than 20 minutes. And then I'm just adding in some tomato sauce, some more oil, and 2 cups of rice. And then I'll do 2 cups of water for the rice as well. But I like to kind of saute my rice a little bit, get it a little browned before I then put the lid on, put the water in, So I saute that a little bit. This sometimes I'm like stressed because I'm like, I got to get the water. I got to, get all my ingredients, all my seasonings and stuff. So sometimes I do let it burn, but not on purpose. So just try not to let it burn. I do salt, pepper, garlic, onion, oregano, Italian seasoning. Now, this is not really typical seasonings, but in my opinion, it makes it come out better. So that's what I like to do. You do what's best for you, and I'll do what's best for me. But I add my garlic and herb seasoning, and yeah. Now I'm going to add in 2 cups of water, or actually it might have been 4 cups. I honestly can't remember. I filmed this a while ago, so bear with me, but whatever you would do for 2 cups of rice. And then I'm going to put my lid on. I'm going to put it on my rice setting. Now, this takes, I think the rice setting is 12 minutes. I think it should be on the screen how many minutes, but dinner is literally cooked in less than 20 minutes when it would usually take me like 2-ish hours to make this on the stove. So I love my Instant Pot, and it's probably one of the best purchases ever. So I highly recommend one if you don't have one already. And then look at that. It comes out so good, and it tastes amazing. I made some barbecue chicken thighs, and I made some plantains, and oh my gosh, it tastes so good. It's amazing. Okay, now for barbacoa tacos. So these have been my jam recently. They're so good. So first I'm going to start out with a chuck roast, and this is going to go in my Instant Pot as well. So I did organic adobo like I talked about earlier, salt, pepper, I did oregano. I think this is oregano. Yeah, this is oregano. Italian seasoning. I did paprika. I did a lot of seasonings. You'll see them on the screen here. But this comes out so good, and it's so tender and just yum. So I season both sides of my chuck roast. I'm going to put my Instant Pot on the saute function and add a little bit of oil. Let that get as hot as it can be, and then put my chuck roast in there. You want it to get a really nice sear on it because it is going to pressure cook, so it's not really going to get a sear or anything. So this is the best part about the Instant Pot, is it's a literal one-pot dish. You can saute, you can slow cook. It's just the best thing. So this is pretty much an ad for Instant Pot. No, this is not sponsored. I wish it was. But go get yourself an Instant Pot because it's the best. And then I did 2 cups of water mixed with a bouillon cube. And then I did 2 bay leaves and then put it on pressure cook for an hour and a half. And it comes out so tender, like it's been cooking for the whole day. It literally tastes so good. Then for the toppings, I just did traditional cilantro and red onion. You can do whatever toppings you want. This barbacoa I actually made originally for tacos, and we had some leftover, and my aunt actually came over and she had it with rice and some veggies. So you can have it either way. You could have it in a taco or with some rice and veggies. Either way, it's bomb. Show you guys quickly where we keep like our measuring cups, so it's in this like little pull-out thing. But how cute are these little bunny measuring cups? These are from Home Goods, and then the measuring spoons are from Target Dollar Spot. How cute. I literally can't. They're so cute. Now for one of my favorite muffin recipes. So these are chocolate zucchini muffins. They take about 15 minutes to prep and 25 minutes to cook. And what you'll need is you'll need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 4th cup of granulated sugar, 4th cup of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half teaspoon of salt, 1 large egg, 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter melted. I use my dairy-free one, so whatever butter you use will be fine. 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract, 1 cup skim milk. I use my oat milk. Trader Joe's actually has a chocolate oat milk. I bet that'd be really good in here too. Or just regular milk, whatever you use. And then 3/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And then this recipe calls for 1 finely shredded zucchini on the small to medium side. Where I get my zucchini, it comes in a pack of 2, so I end up just using both of them. And to me, that's when the muffins taste better. If I use just 1 zucchini, I feel like they're dry. So, yes. So once all the ingredients are combined, you want to preheat your oven to 375 and then either spray your muffin tin or put cupcake liners. And then you want to put them in the oven for 25 minutes and start checking them around like 20 minutes. Once the muffins are in the oven, now we're gonna make some buffalo cauliflower. So these took about like 15 minutes to prep. So what you need is you need a head of cauliflower cut into florets, 3/4 cup flour, 1 teaspoon paprika, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup buttermilk. So what I ended up doing, because I didn't have buttermilk, I just used my oat milk and it turned out fine. To me, buttermilk doesn't really add a taste, so the oat milk was fine. Oat milk doesn't really have a taste either. And then for the hot sauce, you need 2 tablespoons butter and then a 1/3 cup of buffalo sauce. We were having buffalo chicken wraps that night, so I just made a big batch and used whatever I needed for the cauliflower. And you also know I never measure my seasonings. I did add in some extra ones, so like the garlic and herb one. I think I ended up doing some adobo and sazon. So I just kind of go with the flow and add in what I feel is needed. Once everything's mixed together, you're going to put these in the oven at 375, and then on one side you're going to bake for 20 minutes. Then you're going to flip the cauliflower over and bake for another 20 minutes on the other side. And then once the total of 40 minutes was up, I did about 5 minutes on broil just to get them extra crispy. And then now I'm just going to pour my buffalo sauce over them, and they were really, really, really good. This is my favorite buffalo cauliflower recipe I've tried, and I love it. Now for homemade sofrito. So I did peppers, garlic, onion, cilantro, and I think that's it. I know a lot of people make this differently. This is just how I make mine. I was missing some ingredients like culantro and some other peppers and stuff. I just wasn't able to find those, so I just made it with what I had, and it came out really good. And you're going to put all the ingredients in the blender, and then I'm going to add in a little bit of water to the blender just to help everything blend. And then I think I blended it for like a minute, maybe like 45 seconds. And it came out perfect. I like mine a little chunkier, but if you like it smoother, do as much time as you want. And then I just store these in some Ziploc bags. I do the serving size I usually would use for my rice or whatever I'm making. And then I just pop them in the freezer, and they're good in the freezer for a long time. I made this about a month and a half ago, so I still have a bunch left in the freezer. So it's really nice to have on hand, and I only have to make it once every couple months. But yeah, that is my video. I hope you got some ideas on what to make for dinner. I know I always struggle with getting ideas, so I hope you got some, and thank you for watching.